And we are in Minecraft, as it's pretty obvious. So I'm going to be doing some Minecraft videos, and we're going to be going through a world that I've been building over a little bit of time, not loads of time, but a little bit of time. And basically, if you're familiar with, I'll just use one example, Achievement Hunter. They obviously do Minecraft, and they had stuff like obviously Achievement City, and now I think they have Achieveland, I think it is. And you know, they would basically have games built inside Minecraft, which they would have to obviously compete in, and you know, and mess around in. And this is what sort of like my world is, kind of thing. It's basically it's a world where I build games, and it's me and my partner to play on. You know, we just mess around with the games, you know, have a bit of fun. Obviously I tend to have a bit of an advantage because one, I built the games, and two, I'm a little bit better at Minecraft than she is, but she's learning. But yeah, and so yeah, I build these little games, and we have our own little hub world within the world itself, and that's basically what this is. But what we're going to do, this first video is more of an introduction to the world itself, where, you know, I'll show you around, show you what games I've built, and, you know, explain how they work, just in case if you think, oh, I wouldn't mind having a go at that, you know, and being like, oh, I can build something like that, I'll build something like that, and have a little play around with it, and, you know, and have some of my friends play with me on it, you know, and so on and so forth, you know. So, let's get on to the hub world. So, as you saw behind me, we do have a map here. I probably will have to update this map at some point in the future, because I'm definitely going to need to build it upwards. Because otherwise, I'm gonna, you know, the map's not going to get down all the way down there. So I will have to alter the map as I go along with this world. And you can see we got it better again. You can see we've got a bit of a map. So you can see we got the hub world here, where I have my house. My partner Ebony has her house, which we'll go and look through. Hopefully I don't break anything, hopefully. And you can see we got there's another game here. We have two games here. We have one game down here. And then we have two games up here. So I've got a few games to start off with, to go through. But as the series goes on, more and more games will be added. So let's go and have a look. Let's have a look around our hub world. Obviously at the moment I've got it on peaceful and creative, so I don't have to worry about getting blown up by any creepers. So if we go up to this walkway, where it's all spooky with all the skulls on the walls, we just have the portal to the Nether. I'm not going to go through the Nether and in there just yet, but we have a portal to the Nether. It's already pre-built. Nice and easy. Splendid. But this place has no name. You know, a lot of these things will have like names and stuff like that, but this one, it doesn't. It's a mystery place. And here we have Victory Hall. So inside Victory Hall, which is completely made out of emerald, basically for each time when someone, either in this case either me or Ebony, win a game, we win a Tower of Diamond, which will be placed on one of these. So I've got it all like set up ready for basically diamond towers to be won. So if we go down here, here we have Ebony's house. So let's go and have a look in Ebony's house, shall we? So this is the house of someone who didn't really ever play Minecraft before, so why she has 3 crafting tables, I do not know. And we go over here, she seems to have this set up. I can't remember why she set this up for. It's just a random gate leading to an enchantment table. That's about it. You can't even escape, you have to go back through the gate to thing. But yeah, why she's got that set like that, I have no idea. And then if we look in here, I'm going to try and do this without getting any mushrooms escaping. There we are. So for some reason she has a floor made of ice, bit of wood, some dirt, random staircase, and she's got a nice view. You know, got some nice views and letting in some of the light. Actually, I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. Smash, smash. I'll leave that random painting there because why not? And she has a few mushrooms. Bit of a random. She's got a missing block of ice there. Yeah, I might fix that up at some point. Alright, let's try and get out of here without letting the mushroom out. There we go. No, you stay. You stay there, Mr. Mushroom. Alright, upstairs in her house. She's smoking out the house with a campfire. She's got her bed, kung fu picture. Whatever this is. And some, you know, an alright looking table, but with some very uncomfortable looking chairs. Now I'm gonna go to that room up there, but I'm gonna do that fire outside. So we'll go around this way. Alright, and she has a pond. I think she was trying to get some fish in here, but the fish kept disappearing. So now it's just a pond surrounded by glass. She has another enchantment table out here for some reason. Random blue block. But in this part is her crowning achievement. A collection of bunny rabbits. Now, like enough, she did actually go and get all these rabbits herself. I gave her the leads, because obviously we were doing a lot of this in creative. I gave her the leads, and she just spent a lot of time collecting all the rabbits. So now she's got like, God knows how many, but quite a fair few rabbits. But that's her crowning achievement. Alright, so now on to my house, where I seem to have a chicken. Hello, chicken. Okay, and a cat. I have a random cat. Hello, kitty cat. I have a few cats in my house. Alright, so no front door. There is no front door. You can't get in. There's a ladder there, so we'll go down in a minute. And just go around. You know, nothing crazy at the moment. I might rework on some of the decoration at some point. Alright, let's go up the ladder. Where I have my own kind of pondy area where I was also trying to get fish in, but for some reason they kept disappearing, so now it's just an empty pond. Alright, so how do you get into my house? Well, the only way to get into my house is through this trapdoor up here. It's the only way into my house. Alright, so go down. And you got some storage here, black bed there, and there's some more storage with some maps because I was doing some of the map work. Some bookshelves, got myself a little Duke box. Some more bookshelves, and go down, more bookshelves. I apparently like a bit of reading. And then cats everywhere. Got one cat here, got another cat here, and nothing in area. Kitchen area, more cats. I've got cats all over the place. Some more storage. Yes, 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 I know. Meow. And a kitchen table. Noisy kitchen table. There's a kitchen table nonetheless. And then we have my enchantment area, surrounded by the bookshelves. But then I also have my secret area. Just trying to check that, make sure no cats fall down, even though there is one already down here. We are obviously completely surrounded by diamond, with the cat guardian. I haven't got a name for any of the cats yet, so if you want to leave a suggestion for a name of any of the cats, then let me know in the comments below, and we'll try and basically refer to the cats by those names. So I'll go through again with the cats again, so you can actually put the cat to the name. But this one is just basically, as of at the moment, Guardian Cat, because he's guarding all this. He's guarding 3 diamond swords, a bunch of bows, a bunch of arrows, and a diamond pickaxe, and a lot of diamond. So he, or she, could be any, but they are Guardian Cat. Alright, let's leave Guardian Cat in peace. Oh, hello. Okay, so we got a spotty cat, black and white cat, grey cat, ginger stripy cat, grey cat the second. Is there no one any in here? Nope. So spotty cat, black cat, grey cat 1, grey cat 2, stripy cat, black cat. Any other cats laying around here? Nope, and that's it for the cats. So if you want to leave a name for a suggestion for a name for any of the cats, leave them in the comments below. But let us move on. Alright. Then if we leave the area and come down to here, you can see I have a llama farm. See if we can get any right, letting them in and out. There you are. And here we are on my llama farm. Why I have a llama farm? Don't know. I just went mad at collecting llamas. So I've got a bunch of llamas, and again these don't have any names. I haven't got any names for them. If you want to name the llamas, again, put it in the comments below, and give me a list of names for these llamas. I'm not going to ask you to name the bunnies because there is just way too many. Oh, actually there's another cat out here, wasn't there? What's this cat? What's the cat that's out here? Grey and white cat. And then we need to come up with a name for the chicken. Again, leave name suggestions below in the comments, and we'll get on to it, and then I'll let you know if I like any of the names. Alright. So, how do you travel to any of the games? Well, obviously you can just walk there. You know, you can walk there if you like. Now go for a bit of a stroll. But I made it a bit easier, so you know, there is a rail network that will take you to every game so far, apart from the one that's over there. Because on that one you can either swim or go by boat. So let's say we go to the first rail, rail network. This is the first rail network. Well, this is the main hub for the rail network. This is here we got to Skyfall and to Gauntlet Run. You get to there from the bottom level, and from top level you can either go to the pit or to Upsy Downsy Upsy. But let's start off with this one. Alright, so let's grab myself a minecart. There you go. Now we can travel with style. So yeah, so all the games will eventually be connected up via a network of, a rail system. Makes it a bit easier to get there. Or at least, saves you having to walk all the way there. Alright, there we are. And then sploosh. And then we go down. And then obviously to get back, you'll basically go on this track here to go back. Alright, here we are. First two games. So, to the left, we have Skyfall. So, how does Skyfall work? Well, in Skyfall, if we run along here, we got this place here. So, the aim is basically to make it to the bottom here. It's to make it down, to make it to the bottom. That is the aim. But obviously to get there, you need to fall down from block to block. So here we are. So we've obviously got some beds here. Obviously for when we want to sleep in the bed. So if we hit the ground too hard, we can spawn back up here and try again. And you can see the bottom down there, and that is the goal. That is the simple goal, is to basically make your way to the bottom. And go wee. Obviously if you do that you will fail, but that's why you have these blocks. It's to basically make sure that you don't fail. Alright, so Skyfall's very simple. You climb to the top, you make your way back down to the bottom, and the first one that makes it to the bottom wins. Skyfall, nice and easy. So over on this side we have Gauntlet Run. Now I'm not going to go through Gauntlet Run because it's a bit different. So just for example, you're coming through this door here, and then you'll end up in a maze, so you have to make yourself way So you got the Gauntlet Run. It has different floors. So on the first floor is a maze, and then as you go up, you'll get more different challenges to come across. Either it'll be another maze, or it will be a maze made of glass, or it will be a jumping challenge. So you'll have different challenges to face to make your way to the top. And as you finally make it to the top of Gauntlet Run, you will find the tower, your tower to win. I don't know why I put that up here actually, because I will just end up giving the person the tower anyway. Because the aim is, once you get to the top of Gauntlet Run, you need to aim for the squares down there. Or what I might do is I might change this rule slightly, and if you can land in the right square, there's 3 squares of water, but 2 of them are covered with glass, so you have to go and land in the right one. And if you land in the right run, then I know the person who does it will get an extra bonus reward. How about that? But yeah, Gauntlet Run. It's a series of challenges, and you have to make your way to the top of the tower. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So in Hot Cross, you will have, there's 2 sides, and you can see it's separated by a wall of lava. So for example, in ways, it'll be, I'll go on the left, Ebony will go on the right. And inside here you'll find a bed and a chest, and inside the chest you will have some oak saplings, so you can actually grow trees, some fire charges, a bunch of buttons, dispensers, wood planks, and a bunch of arrows, and also a tower. But on this occasion the tower is made of wool. So what you need to do is you'll need to place your tower within the lava, within this lava line here. So not on the outside here, but within here. Obviously you recommended that you don't put the wall tower right next to the lava, because it will most likely set on fire. And then you have to build basically a wall to protect it, grow trees to create more wood, because those fire charges and those arrows will catch fire and go onto the other side and burn down the wood, and your aim is to burn down the other player's tower. And the first player to basically lose their tower loses the game. Over on this side, just behind our little hub world, I don't know what to call the hub world yet, it doesn't have a name, you will find a little farmland, a nice little teeny mini farm, which has actually has a tunnel that actually leads to the hub world, so you don't have to go on the train to get to this one. And here we have creature comforts. So the purpose of creature comforts is to basically, it'll be, you'll have, for example, it'll be Ebony on one side, me on the other, and the purpose of the creature comforts is to be the first one to fill at the pens. So I will decide on what animals need to be captured and put into the pens, and the first one to basically fill up all, I think it's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6. So the first one to fill up their 6 pens with the designated animals to be caught wins the game. So if we go back to the train station here and go to the top level and then ride this line to the next game, which is all the way over here, we have this floating black building full of lava. In here we have, this game here is the pit, and the pit itself also has its own kind of little train station. But here we have the pit. Now, so we got start on this side, and we also have finish on this side, and you got, obviously you got my name here, Will, and over here we have Ebony, Now the purpose of the pit is one person at a time. So say if I'm in the pit, if I'm in here, then basically Ebony will be outside the pit, she'll be up here, and you know, she can look around, you know, walk around, see where I am, see what I'm doing. And the way this one works is at the start of the game, it'll be me, and what I'll need to do is I will need to come up to the stairs, come to one of these dispensers, press one of the three buttons. Either, you know, I can either choose this one or this one or this one to get one item. Now the random items, sometimes they could be useful items like a sword or something like a pickaxe, but at the same time they could also be something that's not useful like a flower. Once I got my item, I need to go down the stairs here, go to this side where it says start, come to this dispenser, press this button, and what that'll do is that will spawn in an enemy, whether it be a creeper or an enderman or a chicken. I know a chicken is technically not an enemy, but a chicken nonetheless. So what will then happen is then I will then press this button here, open this door, and go inside. And let's just say it is a chicken. I then have to basically kill the chicken. Once I have beaten said chicken, the person on the outside will let the other person out, and that'll be it for the first round. And then it's the other person's turn. And for each time when you beat the first round, you add on the second round. So when you add on the second round, you press this button and then this button. So you fight 2. So you complete that one, then you press 1, 2, 3. Complete that, so on and so forth, until you get to round 5, where there will be 5 creatures inside. They could all be enemies, or they could all be something easy. But the first person to beat all 5 rounds wins the tower. The final game at the moment, which is just over here, just a little bit away from the pit, with its own little train station. And here we will find Upsy Downsy, Downsy Upsy. There we are, Upsy Downsy, Downsy Upsy. Now, the way that Upsy Downsy, Downsy Upsy works, it's fairly similar to like snakes and ladders. So, you know, you'll have a starting point and you'll have an end point. The end point is over here where this chest is, where inside the chest is obviously the tower. Now obviously your aim is to get to the chest. So let's have a look at the rules. So there's technically 3 sets of rules. If you land on this yellow block here, you have to go back to the start. So for example, if you land on either this one or this one, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back. I know, that would not be fun. If you land on a blue block, you go up a block. So for example, if I landed here, I would then move to here. And then if I landed here, I would move to here. And if you land on a red block, you move back down. So if you land on this one's nullified because there is no lower level. But if I was to land on this one, I would go down. If I was to land on this one, I would go down. Land this one, go down, land this one. So you have to go back down to the one that is next on the level. So you'll start from there, go up this way, then go up, and then go this way, and up, and go that way, and so on and so forth, until you get to the end. Each player will have their own coloured wall block to represent where they are on the on the board and some pork chops because of hunger. Now the way that you make your moves is here we have 2 dispensers and they have a whole bunch of items in them. And each obviously item is numbered like a bit like a dice. They got 1, you know, so some redstone is valued at 1. This ball, I can't remember what it's called, is valued at 2, and blaze rod valued at 3, so on and so forth. So what you would do is you would place your colored block on the square that you are on, so you don't forget where you were. Come around to the back, press the button, and then there will be 2 items outside. You collect your 2 items. Let's say if I had 2 cakes, that will give me 12. So that means then I would move at 12 spaces. So let's just say I got it on the first go. I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I would stay here. So then I would take my block, coloured block from there, wooden block, and put my coloured wall block here. And then move off the board or do whatever. And then do it again when it's my turn, and then so on and so forth. So, you know, it's a bit like a simplified board game. So that's it for the first one. You know, it's been a tour of GameinGame World with me. I look so goofy. Hi. I can't wave, I don't have any emotes, but you know, here's simple old me. Simple old me. But yeah, that's it for this first one. So hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Yeah. I had a nice bit of fun with the tour. Maybe got some ideas for yourself. You know, I thought, actually, you know what, I'm going to build something like that and have a bit of fun with it. Or if you have any suggestions for any games or an idea for a game, and you'll like to see me build it, because I won't build the game and then show it in a video. I'll actually show you the building process as well, just in case if there's some mechanics within it. You know, then you can see how the mechanics are going to work and stuff like that, and how the game actually works. You know, where, you know, if there's just a load of stuff to do with like levers and buttons and all that fun stuff. So if you have a suggestion for a game, let me know in the comments below. And once again, if you want to leave a name for any of the cats, or the llamas, or the random chicken that I seem to have apparently, then again, leave a name in the comments below for a name. And if there's any names I like, I will let you all know in the next video. So until then, please remember to like and subscribe, and to share this video with some of your friends. Until then, I'll see you all later.